Have you ever experienced a coincidence that was so meaningful and surprising that it felt like more than just chance? Maybe you were thinking of someone and they called you at the same moment. Maybe you saw a number or a symbol that had a special significance for you. Maybe you had a dream that came true in an unexpected way. These are examples of what the Swiss psychologist Carl Jung called synchronicity. In this video, we will explore what synchronicity is, how Jung defined it, and why it is important for understanding the connection between our inner and outer worlds. We will also discuss some of the main aspects of Jung's theory of synchronicity, such as the role of the unconscious, archetypes, and symbols, the difference between causality and acausality, the link between quantum physics and psychology, and the implications of synchronicity for personal growth, creativity, spirituality, and destiny. But before we dive into the topic, I want to ask you a favor. If you enjoy this video and find it helpful, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below. This will help me reach more people who are interested in learning about synchronicity and other fascinating topics. Thank you for your support. So, what is synchronicity? Jung defined it as a meaningful coincidence of two or more events, where something other than the probability of chance is involved. In other words, synchronicity is when two or more events happen at the same time or in a sequence that have a significant meaning for the observer, but no apparent causal connection. For example, you may see a butterfly and then read a book that mentions butterflies, or you may hear a song on the radio and then see the lyrics on a billboard. These events may seem random, but they have a deeper meaning for you. Jung believed that synchronicity reveals the connection between our inner and outer worlds, between our psyche and the physical reality. He argued that there is a hidden order behind the apparent chaos of the universe, and that this order is governed by a principle he called the psychoid, which is beyond our rational comprehension. The psychoid is the source of the archetypes, the universal patterns of meaning that shape our psyche and our culture. The archetypes are expressed through symbols, which are the language of the unconscious. Synchronicity is the way that the unconscious communicates with us through symbols and guides us towards our true self and our destiny. Jung's theory of synchronicity challenges the conventional scientific worldview, which is based on the principle of causality. Causality is the idea that every event has a cause and an effect, and that these can be measured and predicted. Causality assumes that the world is deterministic, linear, and objective. Synchronicity, on the other hand, is based on the principle of acausality, which is the idea that some events are not caused by other events, but by a deeper meaning and purpose. Acausality assumes that the world is indeterministic, nonlinear, and subjective. One of the most intriguing aspects of Jung's theory of synchronicity is the concept of the Pauli-Jung conjecture, which proposes a link between quantum physics and psychology. Jung collaborated with the Nobel Prize-winning physicist Wolfgang Pauli, who was also interested in the phenomenon of synchronicity. They suggested that synchronicity is a manifestation of the quantum entanglement, which is the phenomenon where two or more particles are connected in such a way that their states are correlated, even when they are separated by large distances. They also suggested that synchronicity is a manifestation of the quantum uncertainty, which is the phenomenon where the outcome of an observation cannot be predicted until it is measured, and that the act of measurement affects the outcome. They argued that these quantum phenomena imply that the observer and the observed are not separate, but part of a unified field of consciousness. The implications of synchronicity for personal growth, creativity, spirituality, and destiny are profound. Synchronicity can help us discover our true self, our potential, and our purpose in life. Synchronicity can inspire us to create new ideas, artworks, and solutions. Synchronicity can connect us to a higher power, a divine intelligence, or a cosmic plan. Synchronicity can show us that we are not alone, but part of a larger whole, and that everything happens for a reason. To conclude, synchronicity is a powerful and mysterious phenomenon that reveals the connection between our inner and outer worlds. It is a way of understanding the hidden order behind the apparent chaos of the universe and the meaning and purpose of our existence. It is a way of communicating with the unconscious, the archetypes, and the symbols, and of accessing the quantum field of consciousness. It is a way of growing, creating, transcending, and fulfilling our destiny. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about synchronicity. I invite you to reflect on your own experiences of synchronicity and to share them in the comments below. I also encourage you to recognize and cultivate synchronicity in your life by paying attention to your dreams, your intuition, and your signs. You may be surprised by what you find, and how it changes your perspective and your reality. If you want to cultivate more synchronicity in your life, here are some tips that you can try. Set a clear intention. What do you want to attract into your life? Be specific, visualize it, and write it down. This will help you align your thoughts and feelings with your desired outcome. Trust in the process. Have faith in the universe and trust your intuition. Sometimes, your gut feelings or snap judgments can guide you towards synchronistic events. Don't dismiss them as mere coincidences, but embrace them as signs from the universe. Practice mindfulness and meditation. These practices heighten your awareness and make you more receptive to synchronicities. They can also help you pay attention to the present moment without judgment, which can enhance your openness and receptivity. Follow your nose. Respond to your intuition as you move around. Follow your inklings, your curiosity, and your interests. You may be surprised by what you find or who you meet along the way. Be open to possibilities. Don't limit yourself to a narrow or rigid view of reality. Be open to the unexpected, the mysterious, and the miraculous. Allow for a transpersonal or a mystical dimension in life. Reflect and interpret. When you experience a synchronicity, don't just ignore it or forget it. Reflect on its meaning and significance for you. Try to interpret it in a way that resonates with you and helps you grow. You can also use tools like Numerology 1, Astrology 2, or Tarot 3 to help you understand the meaning behind the symbols. Keep a synchronicity journal. Documenting synchronistic events can help you notice patterns and themes. It can also help you appreciate the frequency and intensity of synchronicity in your life. You can also share your experiences with others who are interested in synchronicity. I hope these tips will help you cultivate more synchronicity in your life and enjoy the benefits of this fascinating phenomenon. As we conclude this video, here are some common symbols of synchronicity. Repeated numbers. Seeing the same numbers over and over again, such as 1111, 222, or 555, may indicate that the universe is trying to communicate with you or guide you in some way. Each number may have a specific meaning or significance for you, depending on your personal beliefs or experiences. Songs. Hearing the same song repeatedly, whether on the radio, in stores, or in your own head, may be a sign that the song has a deeper message or meaning for you, or that it is related to something that is happening or will happen in your life. Symbols. Encountering the same symbols or images repeatedly, whether in dreams, art, or your daily life, may be a sign that the symbol has a special relevance or importance for you, or that it represents an archetype, a universal pattern of meaning that shaped our psyche and our culture. Dreams. Having vivid dreams or visions that later come true or relate to something in your waking life may be a sign that your subconscious is trying to warn you, prepare you, or inspire you for something that is coming your way. People. Thinking about someone and then running into them, or meeting someone who has a significant impact on your life, may be a sign that you have a karmic connection with that person, or that they are meant to teach you something or help you in some way. These are just some examples of synchronicity symbols that you may encounter in your life. There are many more, and they may vary depending on your individual situation and perspective. The key is to pay attention to these synchronicities and try to interpret them in a way that resonates with you and helps you grow. You can also use tools like numerology, astrology, or tarot to help you understand the meaning behind these symbols. Synchronicity is a way of the universe showing you that you are not alone, but part of a larger whole, and that everything happens for a reason. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.